Welcome back, fellas, to another day on the BDG Bets channel. Today, I'm here again with Luke, and we have been crushing as of recently as we have cashed out. Yesterday, we cashed out both our MLB plays and the minus 500 in an absolute sweater ball in the 10th inning.
I did not stay up for that. I had to catch it this morning. I was up labbing plays. By the way, we went 2-0 again yesterday and cashed the minus 500 like Gut was saying. So we're locked in right now. You guys need to be tailing.
Yeah, we are dialed. The day before that, we crushed as well. Today's only MLB day. Yesterday, we went over a little NBA for the pre-finals stuff, but today we're doing just MLB. And tomorrow, you guys will be getting your first NFL division preview. So make sure to look forward to that and check that out when that comes out. I'm super excited for that to come out to you guys because that's one of my favorite things we do on this channel. Starting with the MLB today, we have a pretty good slate, good, healthy slate today. What is your first play for the day?
My first play is going to be Paul Skenes under 18.5 outs. A quick tip for you guys. What I like to do when I'm taking outs props, especially, is I like to see where players closed at the week before. Paul Skenes is closed minus 200 or juicier 2 weeks straight against Milwaukee and Arizona, who are two pretty similar offenses to Houston. Houston had a really bad start to the year, but I mean, they added Christian Walker in the offseason. You got to expect this offense to start picking up like eventually, and they have the seventh highest WRC plus versus right-handed pitching over the last 30 days, so that's happening. Skeens is not super efficient due to being like a really good K arm, so I think we could see a lot of foul balls here. And like I said in previous episodes, really hard for dudes to pitch into the seventh unless they're throwing a really good game. So it's always scary to fade Skeens, but I'm doing it today.
Yeah, fading Skeens. It's tough on the eyes, but it's good on paper. That's pretty much how you got to look at it.
Yeah, so
Even
what
though
about
he's,
you? What do you got for your first play, Gut?
yeah, where I'm going is interesting. Spencer Strider's back on the mound, and you're probably like, "God, let's take this. Why would we not take this?" But instead, I'm fading Spencer Strider. I'm going under 6.5 Ks for Strider. It's a minus 105. We're getting plus EV on BetMGM. He's hit seven his last start he had. That was back a while ago now. As he's coming off of his leg injury as well. I think it was a hamstring injury to be exact, as well as his elbow injury from last year. Two injuries to start. Not a hot start for him, but even when he played, he's looked like shit. Obviously, his ERA is through the roof. He's gotten shelled in 14 innings pitch. He has 12 hits. That's never a good look. He has, again, he's Spencer Strider. He's one of the best pitchers in the league off paper. But again, coming off two major injuries, I don't think he's gonna have a super long leash right now. I think he's probably gonna see anywhere from around like 75 to 85 pitches today. Going against a tough offense in Arizona who's looking for a big bounce back. They have been struggling as a team over the past, I'd say about 15 days. Whereas in the past 30 days and throughout the season, they've been one of the best teams this season, especially in not striking out against right-handed pitchers. And their weighted runs created, their on base percent, all that sort of stuff is what some of the top in the league on a regular basis. Right now, they're in a slump, but I think they can bounce back. Spencer Strider's been getting shelled when he did play this year. I think today Arizona could really see the rock well and crush Spencer Strider.
Yeah, I actually really love that one now that I really look into it. I kind of overlooked it when I was labbing. Also, another thing about Spencer Strider, always been a 90th plus percentile guy in fastball velocity. He's thrown like 97, 98 in past years. This year, only throwing 95, which is not good for K stuff. Something to be said about that injury for sure. And the same thing with the whiff and the chase rates. They are way down. His chase rate is in like the sub 30th percentile, which is super uncharacteristic for Strider, especially against a tough Arizona offense. I think that's going to be very tough to cash the over there.
No, I definitely like that. What do you got for your second play today?
My second pick is going to be Yusei Kikuchi over 15.5 outs. I locked that in last night. If you guys get 16.5 or 17.5, that's completely fine. Tyler Anderson went 4.1 innings pitched yesterday. Their bullpen is completely taxed. Similar to the Kolek play that we took yesterday and cashed, we love taking over outs when the bullpen is taxed. The matchup is not good. I'm just going to be frank. Boston is a very good offense, but also this was priced at 17.5 last game against the Yankees, who are probably the worst matchup in the whole MLB. So I think Kikuchi can get it done with an extended leash tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I definitely like that as well. I'm always, if you guys saw the show when me and Tony were on a while ago, Kikuchi was always a guy we went back to, and I'm still going back to him today. I do really like that play, especially after yesterday. Again, the bullpen's absolutely fried, like you said. You should see a ton of volume. And he's a guy that can get it. Rodon is going to be my next guy. I take Carlos Rodon to go over 6.5 strikeouts. We're getting to minus 120. I feel really good about Rodon today. Obviously, he's been a guy we've been able to go back to, hitting this in 75% of games this season. He's had multiple games of 10Ks, coming off back-to-back games of 8 and 10. He's been playing obviously out of his mind all season, and he's playing it against good teams. Rodon's been crushing recently, and now he goes to do a really good matchup against Cleveland. Now, Cleveland normally isn't a super high strikeout team, but against left-handed pitchers, they are. They strike out the ninth most to left-handed pitchers, and in the past 15 days, that stays true. And right now, in percentages, he's pitching the 92nd percentile on K percentage. And I think he's going to go pretty deep in this one. The past two games, he's seen 105 pitches. So I expect him to have a very, very long leash as he's been their kind of go-to guy for the Yankees. So obviously, his great pitch mix as of recently. He's been getting a lot of whiff. So you'd love to see that as well. I think he's going to be able to crush today, and Cleveland's going to be loused.
Aaron Boone does not give a shit about Rodon's health, obviously. His
No.
leash is ridiculous. He's coming back out under 90 pitches every day of the week. Rodon could be a sneaky like strikeout leader season long bet too, because this guy's putting together an amazing season. The bottom of the Guardians lineup is food. Hedges, Schneemann, Martinez, Noel, all of above 24% K rates. So I love that play as well.
What's crazy is I was going to pull out the argument you made last time of like left-handed pitchers that have hit over. The last left-handed pitcher that hit over this time was Tariq Skubal with 13 Ks
13.
against his
Yeah,
team.
he
He's
that
different.
game complete game shutout, gave up two hits, had 13 Ks, and threw 103 miles an hour on his final
Yeah,
pitch. That dude
it's
is
nuts. It's
different.
insane. He's literally different as fuck. Anyway, those are our MLB plays for today. Now to our most popular play of the day, our minus 500 play. As you guys heard yesterday, we cashed in the 10th inning. Now, listen, a dub is a dub. There's a lot of ball game left to be played here. We have 24 more days to go. We're only 2 days down. This is when we start getting in the trenches of things. Day 24 to day 14 is when we build the bankroll. And it all starts with today. It's going to start in the A's game. We're going to take the total over 4.5 total runs, minus 450 in the A's and Minnesota game. And you're probably like, Gutters, why are we doing that? Well, because the ballpark is juicy today. We're playing in the A's stadium, which is a minor league stadium. Not only that, but the wind is blowing out insane with a plus 18% run chance, plus a 38% home run chance in the stadium today, plus 7% double and triple percentage, and plus a 4% single percentage all in the ballpark with how the wind is blowing out today. This should be an easy 4.5 catch. Yesterday was a sweat. Today it should be sweat free. We should be out of here in no time. We're hitting this within 7 innings. The first 7 innings to go over 4.5 runs should be an easy bet. Lock it in.
Yeah, Pablo Lopez usually has 1.5 ERA lines, and he has a 2.5 ERA line today. Something to be said about that wind, like you said. The Twins are super hot right now. I think this is a great bet.
We're going to cash that. We're going to take another day down. One day at a time. One day, one bet. All it takes is minus 500, and we're locking it in every single day. I love this challenge. This might be one of my favorite challenges we can do all year.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
we're gonna keep balling out. Make sure to stay tuned for the NFL stuff tomorrow as well and be locked in for that. If you're missing any of these plays, make sure to hop in the Discord as all the plays are relayed in the Discord as well as on Twitter. Make sure to go follow Luke on there as well as his TikTok as well. And you know where to find me on pretty much everything. So make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, all sort of fun shit down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.